What it do? Bedtime crew. Hey man, listen, I'm back like I'm CM Punk. Trust. All right, today I'm here with who I want to be the next champion of every single UFC division, obviously excluding the women's weight classes. I'm not a misogynist. I just don't care at all. Respectfully, with all due respect, I just don't give a fuck. But we're going to be talking about who I want to be the next champion of every single weight class because I do like the champions that we have currently. Pause, except for Sean Strickland. You know what I'm saying? But listen, dude. We need to shake things up, bro. We need to shake things up, dude. And I'm going to jump into this. I'm going to talk about who I think would be a sick next champion. Flyweight division. Let it be Brandon Royval. Please, bro. I don't need to see Moreno win the belt again. I don't want to see Amir Albazi win the belt, bro. I have no problem with the guy. I know I dropped a video on him, but, I just don't care about Amir Albazi, you know what I'm saying? I just don't give a fuck, man. I do not give a fuck about that man, you know yourself, mate. I want to see Brandon Royval win the belt. This is literally mini Diaz. His fighting style is so electric. He's so exciting to watch. You truly don't know what's going to happen when he's fighting. It's going to be all action. It's going to be a one-round war most of the time. And I feel like the flyweight division needs an exciting champion. I feel like Pantoja is a step in the right direction. Moreno's always been exciting, but I think Royval is the definition of kill or be killed. It would be badass to see him just absolutely smoke Pantoja when nobody expects him to win, including me. I don't think he's going to win, but it would be cool to see him smoke Pantoja and then just have crazy wars with like Manel Karp and like I think Muhammad Bakayev would be a fun fight against him as well. All these things, I just think Brandon Royval is that guy, and I would love to see him win the belt, but probably not going to happen. I wish it would. Let's move on to the Bantamweight division, all right? Got a lot of fucking pipsqueaks rolling around at Bantamweight. You've got Aljamain Sterling. You've got Marab. You've got Chito Vera. And the rest are nobodies. You got Henry. Listen, guys. Henry Cejudo here, guys. Listen, guys. I think Sean O'Malley's going to defend his belt, guys. I think he's going to try and win the belt against Chito, guys. I really do, guys. I really think he's going to try and defend his belt, guys. The genius Henry Cejudo, he's not my pick. You know who I want to be the next champ, dude? I want Corey Sandhagen, dude. I want Corey Sandhagen to win the belt. I think it would be wholesome to see him win the belt against Sean O'Malley. I think these are the two polar opposites in terms of personality, how they approach the game. Corey Sandhagen is a true martial artist. He will fight fucking anyone. This guy will probably defend his belt against Umar Nurmagomedov for his first defense. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy doesn't give a fuck, man. I think it would be really cool to see Corey win the belt. I think he would sell more than like 22 pay-per-views approximately? Absolutely not. But in terms of the storyline, in terms of the wholesome moment, I think this would be cool to see. I feel like there's also meme potential with Corey Sandhagen. Bro rolls around looking like fucking Shaggy, dude. I feel like the memes of him walking around, people being like, this is the most dangerous bantamweight on the planet, those would go pretty hard. So, pause. So I think Corey Sandhagen would be my pick. Let's move on to the featherweight division. Now, listen, I'm the top of guy. I don't think the featherweight division, the belt's going to change hands for a couple of years, yeah? These are the featherweights, excuse me. They got to fucking stand up for themselves, yeah? Because they're lacking. I'm lapping them, all of them, yeah? It's hard to pick because I don't think it's going to be Volk losing the belt. I think he may lose to Topuria, and I'm just going to ignore that. I don't care about Topuria winning the belt. I want Volk to win against Topuria. But if I have to pick who's my dream next featherweight champion, I think it would be cool to see Max Holloway win the belt again. I don't care, dude. It's like, bro, I would love to see Max go through this whole character arc like an anime. Trust, where he bounces back like a trampoline. I just want to see this comeback story where Max Holloway has been on this huge 4-year journey, gets back to the belt, the Titanic edits where he drops to his knees and he's holding the belt and he's got it back, I feel like it would be so cool to see Max win the belt. And this is definitely just wishful thinking, but you never know. It is what it is, baby. I am the Heat, brother. We're going to find out Saturday night, baby. Let's move on to the lightweight division. Again, do I see Islam losing the belt anytime soon? Not really, considering Kevin Lee is retired. I think Islam is safe for now. I don't think it's going to be literally me, Charles Oliveira. I bigger the Bronx. I biggest champion. I take it so much, I take it so much. I bigger the Bronx. It's not going to be my boy Charlie Olives, unfortunately. It's not going to be get out Michael Chandler. I don't think it's going to be Benoit Saint Denis. Again, we are not married. The guy that commented that really hurt my feelings, dude. I can't even say a guy killed people, and apparently that's glazing. That's crazy. But if I have to pick the next lightweight champion, you know what would be the coolest? I think it would be Arman Sarukian. Now, hear me out. Hear me out like I'm being sus. I can't stop doing the fucking Izzy impression, dude. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting possessed by Izzy, dude. But listen, the storyline of Arman versus Islam, I think it would be cool to see Arman beat him via decision, and Islam's kind of like raises his hand and like passes the torch type shit. I also think that he's probably the most likely to actually defend the belt, because if Charles wins the belt, his next fight's going to be like, I don't even know. I don't know what's next for Charles. It's probably going to be Arman Sarukian or Beneil Dariush, or it's kind of slim pickings in terms of fights you can do with Charles. If Gaethje wins the belt, he's fucking retiring immediately. If Poirier somehow gets the belt next, which, guys, just call the cops and check on me if Poirier wins the belt, because I may not be around anymore. But all jokes aside, I could just see Poirier winning the belt and then setting it down on the table and just, listen, man, I worked 25 years for this belt, paid in full, 25 minutes to make life fair. Bro, you're literally a millionaire. I don't know why you're crying about life being fair. But listen, dude. Here's the fucking thing, right, guys? I think Arman winning the belt would be cool. He's going to actually go on like a long reign defending the belt because he's the youngest guy. And I do think he's the future of the division. So my pick is Arman Sarukian, but you may have a different pick. Let's move on to the welterweight division, my favorite division. My pick is obviously Bilal. Remember the name? No, dude, fuck that, bro. Realistically speaking, it's going to be Colby Covington, okay? No glazing going on here. Guys, I'm not Lucas Tracy. I'm not glazing. I'm spitting nothing but facts, dude. I'm the best predictor on YouTube and the best purple belt on YouTube ever. Do not check the facts, because I'm here telling you them. Colby Covington's going to 50-43 Leon Edwards, and he's going to be America's champ. He's going to go on press runs. He's going to go on Fox News with the belt on and, like, piss off your uncle, dude. Like, do you not see how much of a win it would be if Colby won the belt? Your uncle's going to be at fucking Thanksgiving being like, that fucking Colby Covington guy's a fucking, he's talking the truth. You know what I mean? Like, this guy's going to go mainstream if he wins the belt. So he needs to win this shit. I hope that he wins it. If Leon Edwards wins, it's going to be via like 46-45 decision after he gets 4 points taken away for grabbing the fence. But I digress. My pick at welterweight, it's obviously Colby Covington. It's what's best for business. Let's move on to the middleweight division. I kind of went down the same path with my pick for middleweight, but I also think this would be the most exciting champion in terms of the storylines and the beefs and all this shit. I think Khamzat would be like a license to print money if he won the belt. And I think I would be the most invested and the most excited if Khamzat Chimaev won the belt, because that would mean that he's probably finished Sean Strickland, Izzy, Drickus, like he's done all these crazy things. And it's crazy that if he wins the middleweight belt, it's like underperforming the expectations we had for his career. This dude's literally got like Zion Williamson type fucking expectations. But seriously, it would be so cool if Khamzat won the belt. He would be like the Mike Tyson of MMA, I feel like, especially if he's like finished these guys' paws. But even if not, he's got a huge fan base. He's an exciting guy. He's going to cause drama backstage. He can beef with anybody on the roster. You can just move him up to light heavyweight. You can move him down to welterweight if you hate him. My pick for middleweight, it's Khamzat Chimaev, brother. Let's move on to the light heavyweight division. Anthony Lionheart Smith is absolutely not touching the belt. I've done this great Photoshop here, guys. This is my work here. Do not copy it, guys. I Photoshopped this photo of Yuri with the belt. I think Yuri Prohaska should be the next champ. I would love to see a trilogy between Yuri and Pereira before Pereira retires. I don't care about Izzy versus Alex. It's not because Alex literally got knocked out zesty as fuck by Izzy and I'm still salty over it and I still cry myself to sleep over that. It is not that reason. It is simply the stylistic matchup. I need to see more of Yuri versus Alex, and I think Yuri winning the belt back would be cool in terms of future matchups. If he was to beat Alex 2 times, he could have big fights with Jamal Hill, which we all want to see. He could fight Blachowicz, which we still haven't seen yet. He could fight... And the rest are nobodies. Let's move on to the heavyweight division. Fuck, there's nobody at light heavyweight. Heavyweight division, last one. Listen, guys, this is not part of like the white boy winter agenda. I just want to see Stipe Miocic prove me right. I genuinely think his chances of beating Jones have increased. I know that he was like limping. You know, I know that. I know that he's old as fuck. Jones is also old and fat. And I'm going to be honest, dude. I can see Stipe winning the belt. Am I super confident as I was at 295? I guarantee you at UFC 295, Stipe would have won the belt. I can fucking see it, dude. He literally was going to win that fight, bro. But I would love to see Stipe be the next champ. And I would love to see Stipe shock the world, beat up John Jones, and then immediately get chinned in like 10 seconds by Tom Aspinall. But it is what it is. These are my picks for who I want to see as the next champion in the UFC in every weight class. Let me know who you guys are picking. Who do you want to see as a champion, you know? What do you think of my amazing Photoshop skills, guys? Let me know all of that in the comments down below. Make sure you drop a like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let's hit 14K by the end of the year. And go follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Bedtime MMA. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.